like 3 or 4 times a week. One of the things that I love about it is it's easy. You could do a lot with it. It's a great thing to put on top of a salad. It's a great thing to be able to have on its own. It's a great thing to be able to turn to when you need to maybe make that that Alfredo and you want to add a little bit of chicken on top of that pasta. It would be perfect. If you want to be able to pick this up, you can do so in a set of 6 of these 8-ounce Italian herb grilled chicken strips. They are fantastic. If maybe you're somebody who has, I don't know, like a lock and lock container and you wanted to throw them into that, you could do that and pull them out when you need to. If your name was David Venable, would you be enjoying chicken? He keeps trying to distract me.
That's really good chicken.
I know, isn't it?
It's really, is Dan is Dan on Skype?
Dan is on
hello.
Skype. Yeah. All right, we're putting you right on air. What, are you going to come over to visit my show and not like say hello?
I'm happy to say hello.
Yeah,
I didn't realize I was on. Hello. I'm coming up at 5 o'clock on QVC2.
What have you got?
We have Lock and Lock, we have Ninja, and we have KitchenAid.
Ooh, amazing. That's a good lineup of stuff.
Oh, I'm still on. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm new here.
It's his first day. M133311. You're getting 6 of these 8-ounce Italian herb grilled chicken strips. You're going to use them for absolutely everything. $23 on an easy payment is all it's going to be. No auto delivery, so make sure you stock up. Free shipping and handling. David, he knew that Dan was going to be here. Dan Mancini is. Dan, thanks for coming back and hanging out with us for this. You know, this is the Customer Choice Food Award winner for the best chicken. You grill this in your facility. Like, it is grilled from start to finish.
So what makes this so special is, first of all, like you know, I eat chicken 3 times a week, right? Whether it's in a, in a main meal or a salad or what have you. So I love chicken. And what we've done here is we start with a full chicken breast that we hand trim all the fat up. And then we marinate it in a very light marinade of some olive oil, some rosemary, a little bit of garlic, and some parsley. And then we grill the chicken breast. Now, this is a real chicken breast, right? When you get these home, you're going to look at these and you're going to say, this looks exactly like a chicken breast if I were to slice it that I bought from a supermarket, right? And cooked it myself. It's not formed, it's not pressed, it's not ground up and put back into a strip. We start with that whole breast. We marinate it the way I said, what we do. And then we flame grill these on our grills in our facility. This is literally a 55-foot flame grill.
Wow.
Mean, this is intense. And then we put the chicken cutlets on one end of it. It goes through, and then halfway into the process, there's an opening, like maybe about 5 feet. And we have employees with tongs, all hand done, and they flip them.
Wow.
And then it continues down on this flame grill, and then we put them into our slicers, and then we put them in, chill them down and do all that, and then we put them into these convenient pouches. And you're going to get 6 of these pouches with, a half pound in each one.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, and it comes, it's fully cooked. So what I want you to see is, I'm going to pick one up because this is really important. All those grill marks that you see, let me put it over here. Those are actual grill marks. That's the char from the flames, and the flavor is amazing. We don't add any preservatives to it. I have my chart over here again because I love that chart. I don't know if you can, you can get this.
Now, is that the
serving
whole bag, 240
calories?
calories?
The bag is 2 servings.
Oh,
that
okay,
means
so
a lot of chicken in here, right?
That's great.
So 1 serving, which is 4 ounces, is only 240 calories, 37 grams of protein, which is incredible. 0 sugars. That means we don't add sugar. There is no sugar that's in any of the marinade. 0 grams of sugar, and this is one of the reasons I know when I'm on with David, he always talks about this. It's so important. It's only 2 grams of carbs per serving.
That's amazing.
And it's amazing. And it arrives fully cooked to you. You thaw this out. You take out the amount of chicken strips you want to use. I usually eat half a pouch. You put it on a plate, and this is wild. You can eat them cold, right? Because they're fully cooked. But if you want to heat them, you put them on a plate. You stick them in your microwave for about 30 seconds to 40 seconds, and they're
And
completely
that's it.
warm. And that's it.
Well,
Or you
Dan,
can put them in an oven, and we have, it comes with a card like this that has all the information on it
okay,
and how
so
to
we know how
prepare
to do
it.
it.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you. I love eating them cold the way they are from the fridge on a salad, like you said.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
or
I
you're
would-
going to make.
I would use it in so many different ways, like just rattling off ideas of how, because we use chicken in our house all the time. And the fact that one of those bags you're getting 6, but one of them is 2 servings, we're then
Yes.
looking at 12 different servings. So what does that mean? Well, really, it's only about $10 a serving, and that's it.
Yes.
And this very well can become your full meal. Put it on top of maybe pasta, and you're gonna have it with pasta and Alfredo sauce. Maybe it's gonna be a red sauce. Are you gonna use this on top of your salad? I think that would be great. What about fajitas or tacos? Put it on mixed with your Blackstone. If you're making maybe chicken fried rice, would be something that would be really, really tasty and really good to have with
You're making
this.
me hungry.
Right? Like I'm getting hungry as I'm thinking about
Serious.
all these ideas. But the great thing is it's
They're
the
endless.
convenience. And the fact that you did all the trimming, I'll tell you what, when I go to the grocery store and I get chicken, and I think it was you that had said this before, where the
Yep.
chicken can be so full at the grocery store of so much water. There's like that little diaper that's on the bottom that you end up
Yes.
throwing away. And so I love that. What we're seeing with this is you're not getting that experience, but rather you're getting better chicken. You're also going to be getting something that still doesn't compromise flavor. It's going to be really juicy. It's going to be delicious. And on top of that, it's got that Italian herb marinade. Would you call it a marinade or is it a spice?
Yeah, it's a
marinade?
very light marinade. Yeah, just
I like
some
that.
rosemary, some garlic, a little parsley. We use the olive oil with it. And, also when we talk about chicken, you go to the supermarket now, the first thing you do is you grab that big pouch, right? That big pack of chicken because it's the best price. Now you bring it home. What do you do with it? Do you wash the chicken? Don't you wash the chicken?
Right.
Do you handle it? And then you have to cook it. But going back to what you were talking about earlier when we had the cups on, you go out with some friends, maybe grab a cocktail, or maybe, like you do, you work all these different hours. You want a quick, easy meal. Look what you see there. There's chicken salad that you can make with this
Ooh.
on a croissant. There's the fajitas down front. Look how, and that literally
It's amazing.
happens in just a minute
Minutes.
or
A
less.
minute. Right?
And real chicken.
You know what else
plain
too?
Grilled.
Summertime, we have our little pizza oven. So to have this to then like chop
Delicious.
up and maybe put as a topping on top of your pizza, you're gonna
Yes.
have so many different ways that you can use it. But you know what the best part is? You have it in your freezer. And because you're getting 6 of these individually packed, that means you can take them out and thaw them out. You know if you're gonna have a pizza night. That's not like a random thing to happen. You have that planned. Friends are coming over.
Yes.
You pull this out of the freezer the day before. It thaws out and now it's one less thing that you have to worry about. For those times where maybe it is a little bit last minute, it still is in your freezer, you throw it in to thaw out, you can put it like over hot water while it's in the packaging and you'll
Yes.
be able to thaw it out easily in a matter
Like
of
a
what?
couple minutes, it thaws out.
10
A couple
minutes, done. Yeah, exactly.
And so I have to tell you a quick story. So we have 3 grandchildren. One's 5 years old, one's 2 years old, and my youngest one is 1 year old.
Uh-huh.
His name is Lennox, and he's a real picky eater. So I said to my daughter, why don't you try this chicken? And this is a true story, and she's been struggling with him. He's just really picky. He's at that age. She sent me a text last week. She goes, Dad, Lennox is devouring this chicken. He absolutely loves it. And she works all day, and so does my son-in-law, and she can have this. And that's what she said. She goes, you know what, Dad? I thaw it out. I leave it in the fridge. Once I open it, she puts it in a lock and lock, right? And she puts it back in the fridge. And what you're looking at is exactly what there is. And it's perfect for, a quick meal. And for her, it honestly is a lifesaver. She's so excited because she knows he's getting, the protein. She doesn't care about the calories or anything else. But for a little kid, she says,
Yeah.
you know what, Dad? He's getting a lot of protein.
Well,
So
that's the big thing about it, right? I mean, you look
Yes.
at that board, 240 calories for what is half that pack. If you ate the entire
Yes.
pack, which let's be honest, I like to eat. I'm not eating an entire pack. I'm only taking half of
It's
it.
a lot.
But
It's a lot.
240 calories for that one serving, 37 grams of protein, 0 sugar, and it's already marinated. You know how often it is that I'll get a marinade out and I'll go throw it on top, and then I'm looking at the bottom like, oh, I didn't
Yes.
realize that there was this much sugar in this that you're putting
it's
in.
all-
And
yes.
you don't have to worry about that here. It's going to be delicious.
You're exactly right. So we always, a lot of us marinate on chicken, right? Unless you're making a basic grilled or a roasted chicken. But if you go to the supermarket and you pick up any jar of that marinade that you're going to buy to marinate your chicken, what you are going to see are chemicals that you have no idea what they are, and the amount of sugar, and sometimes, and usually always corn syrup, which is horrible, and crazy oils. Here, it's all done for you. We've done all the work. You're not buying the chicken, cleaning the chicken, washing the chicken, cooking the chicken, slicing the chicken. And that takes, it doesn't take hours, but, you got an hour or more. And then you're always concerned, at least I know I am, did I cook the chicken fully? Right? I take it off the grill or out of the oven. I got to have a thermometer because you have to hit that, 170 degree.
Yeah, 165.
Yeah.
That's how I am.
And here
way.
it's done. All done for you.
I am, and my friend and I, my friend Sabrina, we always say this, like when it comes to chicken, I always get so nervous about it. And I live by the thermometer. I will check every single piece because I'm not serving raw chicken. There's no way that I'm going to do that. You just don't have to worry. Like, that's the best thing about this, is that you can pull it out, you can put it on top of a salad. In the summertime, from my garden, I always pick all my own lettuce. And so all summer long, I can literally have this in my freezer and never need to go to the grocery store because I'll pick my fresh lettuce, my fresh cucumber directly from my garden, throw this on top, and I am set. You're going to absolutely love this. It's an easy payment of $23. There's not a lot to go around, just about 300 or so that are left before this is completely sold out. So do not miss out on this opportunity to be able to bring this at home and to do it easily. Dan Mancini, thanks for being here with us.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
It's always a pleasure.
Have a great rest of your day. Maybe you saw Dan on a little bit earlier. This is what he brought us.